Good day, class and everyone. And today we want to take our course called PowerPoint. It's a series course. We titled it PowerPoint for Starters. Today I'm going to be handling the volume 2 of the PowerPoint for Starters. Why I call it volume 2 is because it is a progress of what you've already learned. If you started learning PowerPoint or you have an understanding of background of PowerPoint from inception, then this is a background. It's like a crash course that get from the beginning and take you to the end of making PowerPoint. That doesn't mean the volume 3 will not be coming up after the volume 2, but I titled it a complete crash course, but it's meant for those who are friendly, have been introduced or have a background in PowerPoint. So let's quickly check our course outline. The course outlines, this is what this course is going to take you through. At the end of this lesson, you should be able to create presentation in PowerPoint, create a presentation, apply theme variable different type of themes to your PowerPoint, use the save as place, locate the save as dialog box. You should be able to type text into a slide, insert new slides, okay? Type text using the outline pane, okay? Apply slide transitions, save a presentation, preview a slideshow, and close a presentation. So as we are getting started right now, we are going to be making sure that we meet these objectives till we end the class. So let's get started. Firstly, we are going to be opening a fresh presentation. Okay, so let's go. How do you do that? You open a PowerPoint by going to your start menu in your window, click the PowerPoint. Okay, then you open. Depending on the PowerPoint version that is on your own system, I have more than one version, which can be called multi-version. Okay, but that doesn't mean anything. Just open the PowerPoint. Make sure you are using PowerPoint 2013 upward. That's what I recommend. So let's start with the blank presentation. Don't forget, we are going to be looking at our objectives in as we follow on. Okay, what does our objective says? So our objective says to be able to create a presentation in PowerPoint. Okay, good. To create a presentation, you start with a blank presentation. That is what we just did now. How do you do that? By going to the start menu and typing in PowerPoint and clicking on it and wait for the PowerPoint to display, then click on a blank presentation or choose from the variety of themes. We get to that later. Okay, so you've just created your first PowerPoint blank presentation. So I congratulate you on that one. So let's get to the second objective of the course. So let's create a presentation applying variant of themes, okay? So now let's get started. We are going to say my Power Hub. That is the name of my Power Hub. My Power Hub. Okay. Presentation. With simplicity. How do I do that? I just simply click with my mouse, okay? I clicked on it and I entered. I clicked on it, click on the blank column and I entered. Now, let's quickly work on this. If you don't want it to be in uppercase throughout, what do? You could click, you could select from here. As you select, you could change it a bit, okay? Okay, you wouldn't see that here most of the time. You come down here to, let's come to the types of Let us change case. Can you see it? Change case? We want capitalize each word. We don't want. Okay, good. My power half, and I want to change the font to something. Area, make it area bold. Area, okay. I have area black here. Area black is on every computer, so you should have that. Let's make our font size 70. Click in there. Good. So now we have this presentation with simplicity. We want to make sure that it fits into the line because we are going to be creating a background for it. Okay. Now that is what we have here. So my power half, let's change the color. Let's make it blue. It's white. Cool, right? Let's make this red. Okay. Don't worry about that. Let's make it red. You will know why later. I'm trying to make a color blending. Okay, now that we've made this red, so what do we do to show that this is something of that we want to call attention of our user to this? So what do we do? Right click on the shape, just as I do here. If you're not getting it, you could pause it, you could rewind it, and try exactly what I'm doing. Click on fill and click on solid fill here. We don't want blue, okay? We want black. Select black. Presentation will simply changes not that appealing to the eyes. So let's change it to white. Since white goes with black, okay? So we are through with our first slide, okay? Black slide, and this is our first slide in the application. So let's preview it as a slide now. Come to slideshow, click from current slide. Let's see how it looks like. So just show us my power hub presentation with simplicity. It does nothing, right? There's no animation, nothing, and that is how to make it work. So that is it. So we'll be progressing to the next lesson. Okay, so we're progressing to the next lesson.